Alrighty, here we go. Full body workout today. We're going to start with a good warm-up. We have a short circuit with a little finisher for you. You're going to want some heavier weights if you have them, and also some sort of band or tubing. It doesn't have to look like this, but something long enough to do some rows, okay? All right, let's start off with those feet shoulder width apart, toes straight ahead. We're going to bend into those knees. I want you to lock one leg out, and as you do so, you're going to bring that palm up, palm facing in, up and around, turn that palm to face out, and switch. Forward, and all the way back, and back in. That's it. We're going to reverse that direction after the set. So reversing the direction of the arm. All right, so here we're going to push back, come back, rotate that palm all the way around. There you go. Keep that spine long. So palm comes back, try to turn it out. And then as you come forward, it'll turn in. Last set here. Nice. All right, let's take it to the edge of your mat. You're going to walk it out. And then we're going to come flat to your plank. Drop into your hips. Turn those toes under. Look right, left. Turn the toes back. Push up. Walk it back in. And again. Shoulders down and away. Look right, look left. Push it back up. Bring it all the way in. And let's go again. Shoulders down and away. That's it. One more here. Getting a nice stretch to the back side of the body. There we go. All right, we're going to take it back down all the way to the floor as we push back where those hands can be like you are in down dog, but we're going to get those toes turned under. So I'm going to progress this if you're comfortable. So from here, you're trying to push yourself away from the floor with those strong arms, and then we're going to shift our weight quickly forward into those arms and bring that leg with us. So next time we'll go a little bit faster. This foot is flat to the floor, and we're going to add a little rotation there. Shoulders are stacked one over the other, arms straight up, not back to the side. Okay, now we'll bring that foot back. You can come back to those knees, and we're weight heavy into the hips. Spring it forward. As we do so, you're shifting your weight back into your arms and bringing this foot with you. Rotate up to the sky. I'm going to transition into keeping my knees off the floor here. If you're comfortable with that, I'll let you give it a shot. Okay, so again, it's really strong, pushing your weight back, strong arms. When you do that, think about keeping your hips low to the ground. Spring it forward. Literally like you're loading a spring when you push back so that you have that momentum to jump it forward. So here we go. We're going to do one more time on each side. Nice. Almost overshot my hand. I had so much energy to go forward with. All right, last one. Good job. Taking it just to all fours here. We're going to circle around with those arms again. And this is because all of our moves today have some upper body with them, okay? So just really getting into those shoulders. So we're on all fours. Arms going again, palm facing in. Rotate up. Try to get that palm to turn all the way back and around. And back. Let's switch the other side. So we're looking for that internal rotation, meaning that shoulder rolling forward as we circle out all the way through. External rotation to internal rotation. Let's do that one more time on each side. That should have really warmed up those shoulders. Okay, here we go. 3 high knees. We're gonna get into a little hinge, okay? So we're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. That foot goes forward onto the heel, stretch the hamstring, flat back. Arms come all the way up overhead. So we start with that opposite leg so that then when we do our 3, right, we get to alternate legs. 1, 2, 3. So whatever foot is flat to the floor right here, that's your starting leg. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Let's do one more each side right here. That's it. Nice. Okay. Let's grab up our dumbbells. So, as I said, if you have 2 heavier ones, great. Let's use those. Just again, take a sip of water too. Cheers. Okay. So we're not going to go super high rep. 3 rounds, closer to 10 reps of mostly everything that we're going to do. There's 4 exercises, okay? And then, oh, I guess we're not using the band. I just realized I added a curl to that bent over row. No band needed. Don't worry about that band. Okay, and then we'll have our little core finisher, okay? Let's pick those 2 dumbbells up. We're gonna bring them to the shoulders. Turn the toes out into a wider stance. Now remember, your stance doesn't have to look like mine, right? I like to have my heels in line with my shoulders when I go wide. You might be a little wider, you might not be as wide. Let's do it. Keep the chest up. I'm really squeezing from those inner thighs and trying to keep those kneecaps turned out. As soon as I'm at the top, drop back down, right? 3 more here. And 1. Good job. We're going to switch it up to 1 dumbbell. It's going to go straight up overhead to a tricep extension. Just watch me real quick right here. Up here, and we come here. Bring it back in, swing, catch your swing so that the spine is tall. We're not going to have the hips forward and the shoulders back. We're tall and in our plank when we go into that tricep. Ready? 2 hands on that dumbbell. Triceps, 1, 2. So when we add the tris and the bis, we're going to go a little higher rep. I want you to feel like you're stopping that swing with your tight tummy muscles, okay? Keep those elbows in close. Maybe you don't have a heavier dumbbell. Maybe you can try squeezing 2 dumbbells and holding them with 2 hands, nice and close. 4 more. 4, 3, don't let your chest drop too low. 2, and 1. There we go, okay. So, now we go into biceps with our bent over row. Okay, so we're gonna row. We're gonna keep that palms facing in, come up, turn the palms up for our curl, okay? All right, when you hinge forward, throw the shoulders up and back, hips go back, belly button in tight, and 1. And 2, good. We only have 1 more exercise after this, okay, in the circuit. 3. Good job. Stay with it. Use the shoulder blades together. That's it. Last 3, guys. 3. 2. How are those arms feeling? You just did 2 arm exercises back to back. And 1. Nice. Coming down to the floor. No weight needed. We're going to come into our plank. Whether you are on your knees or your toes, you know the drill. Tuck the tailbone under, drop it forward. You're on your toes. It looks very similar. We're going to work on shoulder taps. If that makes you nervous, start on your knees, go wide, and where are your shoulders? Rotate them back and down. Open. Don't roll forward, roll back. Tuck your elbow joint back towards your hip. Okay? Open up the chest. From here, you're screwing into the ground with these strong, strong arms and shoulders. And then you come across. Slowly bringing that hand back to the floor. Okay? With this little movement through here, right? This is not about fast. It's not doing it right, so we feel this everywhere. This is really full body. Quads are tight, glutes are tight, belly button's pulled in tight. I know there's so many things to cue in a plank. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Nice. Quick sip of water. We started over again with our squats. You got it. All right, so now that you know what you're doing, maybe you're going to adjust your weights a little bit. Snowboarding yesterday. Got a little kink in my wrist. Okay. So for instance, in that overhead tricep, maybe you want to shift up in weight. Maybe you need to adjust your stance for your squats. I'm going to actually turn so you guys can see from the side, okay? Toes are turned out. We are in a wider stance than normal squat, okay? Dumbbells come up to your shoulders. Pull the belly button in, keep the chest tall, and sit down. Now squeeze those inner thighs. Squeeze the butt. Weight driving into the heel like you're trying to drive yourself away. One last one. Nice. Okay, so I'm taking my one weight for my overhead swing to tricep extension, overhead, elbows in, okay? Remember, this is not our swing, nor is this your swing. It's a combination, right? We're hinging with a little bend in those hips, a little bend in those knees. Okay, ready? Put your hands on that bell, or bar, or dumbbell. Here we go. Elbows stay in. Stop yourself. Booty tight. Belly button pulled in. You got it. Last 2. And 2. All right. Bent over rows to curls. Are you ready? All right. 3, 2, and let's do it. Elbows in. Palms up. Notice when I row, my shoulders come back. They don't tip forward, okay? 2. We got this. Which one's your hardest so far? This one is for me. Still working on getting those 20s back with my bicep curls. I had 5s and 15s for so long during COVID. These 20s are still getting used to it. Wave high. All right. 3. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2. Try not to use your whole body with that curl. 1. Whew. Good job. You ready for that plank? Shake it out. All right. You're gonna stay facing this way. I want you to tuck, tuck, tuck. Pull the belly button in. This spine flat. Right? All right. If you are on your elbows, instead of reaching to the other shoulder, actually just reach forward or even out to the side, okay, if you're on those elbows instead. Okay, 10 to each side. Remember, strong, even if you're on your elbows, turn the shoulders back and down. Here we go. 1, 2, little movement in those hips. 4. You guys are over halfway. Come on. Pull those shoulder blades down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Quick sip of water. We do it again. I'm trying to up my water intake. I don't know if you guys ever look at that, but I definitely can tell last week or so, water's been down. So, more water, more water. We could all use more water. Well, most of us, let's say that. Okay, white stance, where hips go back, chest stays up. You are thinking about doing this, right? In that squat, even though the foot's not actually moving, that turn out is what you want to feel on the way up out of your squat. Last round. Let's get it done. Here we go. 10 squats. Ready? Set. 1. 2. This is so good for that high outer hip. As long as you keep rotating out. Like again, like you're screwing the bottom of your feet into the ground. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good job. Up overhead into the triceps, elbows in. 3, 2. Feet aren't quite as wide. 1. 1. 2. So, if an exercise feels a little easy, like this one to me, a little easier. So I'm gonna focus on full extension, full range of motion. So I'm really working those muscles, right? Focus on your form when things feel a little light and you don't have the option to do a different dumbbell, right? Last one. Beautiful. Let's do it. Feet are going to come in again. So we went from wide, little wide, to narrow for this one. Ready? Set. Round the shoulders up and back. Here we go. Elbows in. Stand up. Bicep curl. Back is flat. Chest is out. Elbows back. 2. challenge yourself sometimes with weights, right? So I tell myself when things get hard, that's where we grow. That's where progression lives, right? In the challenge, come on. You got this. I got this. Let's do it together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. We're done with the weights. Okay, the rest of it, we can do our plank one more time, and then we go into our core finisher. Okay, one last time. Flat. Chin out that spine. Okay, ready? Maybe the feet are a little bit wider. 3, 2, coming up onto my wrist. I don't know if you noticed I did that switch. Again, just because I think I jammed my wrist a little yesterday. So that really helps keep the wrist feeling stronger, gives it more support. Focus on your core. Pull that belly button in. You got this. Last 4. Yes, you do. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. Cheers to that. Ready? We have oblique time. Okay? I'm going to start by standing. 2 on one side, 2 jacks. Rotate. I'm going to lean my weight into that opposite foot and pull the knee in towards my belly and rotate my upper body towards my knee, right? So they meet halfway, okay? 2 on one side, 2 jacks, 2 on the other side. Ready? We're going to try and aim for about 45 seconds. Let's go. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Just remember, after 2 jacks, you're going to switch your weight. Opposite foot. Here, here. So whatever knee is coming in, those are the obliques I want you to focus on feeling, okay? That's it. One more. Down to the floor. We're in a mountain climber, slow, with big rotation, okay? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Opposite knee to the opposite arm. I really want you to rotate. See how I turn my whole torso? Okay? Good job. All of you, keep it going for 10 more seconds. Come on, we got this. Then we're on the floor, side jackknives. 4, 3, 2, 1. On your side, feet slightly forward. Tap on overhead. Okay. You can use this so it doesn't come up. You pull from here, shoulders away from your ears. End up on the side of your butt. Give me one more on this side. There you go. Switch over to the other side. Legs are forward. Right, you're in like a little V. Control the way up and the way down. Yep. Good job. Just enough to get that heart rate back up. We're going jacks. Ready? 2 jacks, 2 knees each side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you're not jumping, 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't trip on your mat. Focus on that rotation. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. I like it. 5 seconds. Let's do it one more time on each side, just to even ourselves out. Last one, last one. Nice. Take it to the floor. Ready? Slow and big to the side. 3, 2, let's go. Kind of turn and bring that knee forward. Dip into it. You got it. Keep going. Okay, one more each side. Other side. Ready? Set. Legs are forward, arm overhead, hand to foot. Give me one more. Okay, other side. There we go. Let's do it. You got it. 2 more, 2 more. Last one. Last round, you guys. And we're done for the day in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Don't forget about the muscles we are trying to work with all of these exercises right here. Right? These beautiful obliques. Squeeze. Almost there. All right, 10 seconds. Rotate, rotate. Okay, last set. Even yourselves out. One last time. To the floor. Last time. Okay. Ready? We're going 3 and 2. And let's go. Oh, no. Rotate. Rotate. You got it. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Push the floor away from you, okay? Heavy weight in your arms. One more each leg. Nice work. All right, this is it, you guys. Ready? Breathe. And let's go. Keep those abs tight, like just like you're bracing for impact, right? All right, other side, I know. We did a few extra there, that's okay. All right. Legs are forward, and let's go. Yes. High fives. High fives all around. That took longer than I expected it to. Nice work. Deep breath right here. Can we just 90-degree bend in that elbow. Try not to flex your wrist too much. Right? Nice straight wrist. It's always my left side. One always wants to do that a little bit more. Bring those feet and those knees together in this position right here. Let's just drop. Right and left. Breathing into it. As you come back to center, pulling in on that belly button. Okay? Hug those knees into the chest. All right, let's come into child's pose. We're gonna bring that right arm underneath the left with that palm facing forward. Facing the sky. Breathe. Let the weight of the head come all the way to the floor. Be supported. Try not to tense in that neck. You want a little extra? Take that left hand and just bring it in closer to the head and push it to the ground a little bit more. All right, and we switch. Start with that right arm overhead. Left palm comes through. Left ear to the ground. Reach strong through that left arm. Make sure you're not crunching up to your ears. If you want to bring that hand in, push into the ground, you don't have to. And let's come back to center for one child's pose. Give me 2 full deep breaths in and out. Feel that filling up your rib cage. Expand the rib cage, and then as you exhale, this all just squeezes in. Beautiful work today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay tuned because we're going to just hit it all week long, all right? See ya.